Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Pamela if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a foundation review and I'm so excited because I finally feel like I found my foundation color. I've always had a hard time finding the right undertone for my skin. My skin is a medium tan complexion. Sometimes my foundations can come off a little too yellow, a little too red, or a little too olive tone. I'm kind of like in between of all of those. I know a lot of you guys actually have the same color complexion as me, and so I just wanted to share this foundation with you because I feel like it will be such a big help as far as finding something that matches your skin perfectly. So as you guys can see by the title, I will be reviewing the Il Makiage foundation in this video. So you guys have probably seen this foundation everywhere on social media, everywhere on Instagram. And to be honest with you guys, before when I first saw their foundation, I thought it was not going to work. I didn't think that it was possible to match my undertone perfectly, and so I honestly just thought it was just a hype. And after a while, I kind of got intrigued and I wanted to try it. I was actually contemplating to myself if I should buy it or not, and something in my mind told me that I'll be working with this brand. So here we are, making this video. Although they sent me a bunch of good products and a bunch of their foundation shades, I actually have not gotten sponsored for this video. So this is just my honest opinion. They didn't ask me to do this video at all. It's just I want to share it with you guys because I feel like it's going to be so helpful, and I was really excited to work with this brand. So before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe down below and hit the bell so you don't miss my next upload. Also, give this video a thumbs up so I know to make more. Let's get started. So if you guys haven't heard of Il Makiage before, they're actually a makeup brand that's based out in New York, and they provide a whole bunch of products. They have a whole entire line. So they're actually known for their foundations because they can match your skin perfectly. So they do this by doing a quiz online, and their quiz is pretty in-depth, but it is very quick as well. And I was really surprised how well they were able to match my skin to the foundation just by the quiz alone. Like, they didn't ask for pictures, they didn't ask to see my skin in video or anything like that. So the quiz is pretty specific because it actually goes into what type of skin you have and what type of finish of foundation you would like. It also goes into different pictures of skin types, and you get to pick the undertone as well as the overall complexion. It also compares like how tan you are in certain times of the year and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see that all my answers added up to this one shade. And let me tell you guys, this one shade, it's crazy. I just have to show you guys. So after you take the quiz, you are provided with a full-size bottle that you can try out for 14 days before you even purchase it. So I thought that was really cool because there's no other brand doing that. I feel like it's so good because you guys know I have acne-prone skin, and a lot of the time foundations will make me break out after a few uses, but you won't really know that if you're in Sephora or, you know, buying foundation right then and there. It's just very cool because you have your own customized makeup, because we all have different skin, we all like different finishes, so you're not getting just one foundation and one type of finish for your skin. I just feel like this foundation is made for everyone, especially since their shade range is gonna be whatever range you're in. Anyways guys, I thought that was really cool. I feel like it's worth trying this one because you don't have to spend any money until you know you like it. So thumbs up. Okay, so for the moment you guys all have been waiting for, I know you guys want to see how this foundation looks on my skin. So let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to show you guys my skin really quick. We're making big improvements and I'm so proud of my skin right now, you guys. It's not perfect, but it's definitely came a long way. So I just have a lot of dark spots. My skin is ultimately very, very smooth. So I can't wait to try this foundation. So I did end up swatching this foundation just to see which one was my best fit, because they did send me a few other formulas, but this is the one that I got matched with. The Il Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation in 130. And by the way, the packaging is very, very high quality. This is actually a glass bottle, so it is a pump, and I just love the packaging. It's super cute. It's my vibe for sure. But before we get into the foundation, I kind of want to just prep my skin. They did send me, ooh, look how cute. I actually haven't opened this before. It's the first time I open this. Super, super cute. So this is the No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer. And I really love this bottle, you guys. This is so cute. I don't really use primers at all. I always use like a moisturizer and stuff, but I'm going to try this out today just because I'm curious to see how well it works with the foundation. It's actually very clear, and it does feel silicone-y. It doesn't feel like a moisturizer at all. It really does feel like just kind of like a film on top of the skin. But we're gonna give it a try and see how it goes. So I'm just going to apply this. Ooh, actually really blurred my skin, you guys. Okay, let me bring you guys closer. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's definitely blurring my pores. Really love that. For primers, I don't really like to put them all over my face. I kind of just put it in the spots where the foundation tends to settle in. Really makes my skin feel so smooth. The real test is how my makeup looks on top. So far so good. And now for my favorite part is the foundation. So they did send me my color. So this is the color I got with the quiz. And then they ended up sending me a PR kit, which comes with all of these goodies here. This is just so that I can compare different formulas in different colors for you guys. When you guys do the quiz, of course, you're only gonna get this, but it's a lot of foundation for trying it out for only 14 days, I would say. So they also sent me their brush, and I already know I'm gonna love this brush. This is the Foundation Blending Brush 100. You guys, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is only one layer. Only one layer. Look how well this seeps into the skin. It literally looks like my skin. The color is spot on. You can't even see that I blended it into the neck. My perfect shade, you guys. This is this side with one layer. This is my natural skin. This is crazy. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do one more pump. So this is the 2 layers, and then my other side. I really feel like I'm not applying makeup right now. That's the crazy part. So I'm just gonna put some on the other side. Okay, so this is one side, the first side. Oh my god, look how dewy my skin looks, you guys. I love it so much. I love it so much. Oh my god. I'm just gonna apply this to the rest of my face, but so far there's no scent or anything, which is great. It doesn't even smell like that strong foundation smell either. So the texture is super smooth, very blurring. It's also super lightweight, so you're going to get a very good amount of coverage without feeling like you have anything on your skin. I just feel like it's really buildable as well, because I'm putting quite a few pumps just to see how much I can build it, and it's honestly looking like my skin still, so I definitely love how good this feels. I haven't really heard about this foundation ever oxidizing or anything, but I'm definitely going to test that out for you guys. So when you do the quiz, you can obviously pick the different types of finishes that you want. So you can get more of a dewy finish, more of a matte finish. I picked the natural finish just because it goes with more of my looks, and that's the type of finish I love to wear almost on an everyday basis. So I like to look as natural as possible and feel like I can still wear a full face of foundation when I go out and stuff like that without feeling like super caked on. I feel like natural finish foundations are really good for all year round as well. So it doesn't really matter what type of skin type you have when you have a natural finish, because it honestly works for everyone. I feel like it is a little tad bit oxidizing, just a tad, but you guys can't see it on camera because it's literally just a smidge. It feels like my skin, literally, you guys. Like, I don't feel like I need to set it. I don't feel like it's super drying. I really don't feel like there's anything on my face, which is creeping me out. But I'm going to show you guys what this looks like with other makeup and see how well it holds up with other products. So I'm just gonna finish my makeup really quick and I'll be right back. Hi guys, so this is the final look and my makeup turned out so flawless. I don't know if the camera does it any justice, but my makeup is literally so smooth right now, and it's about to be golden hour, which is fine because I'm only gonna wear this foundation for about like 8 hours or so. I do have a lot to do for the rest of the day / night, so I felt like it would still be a beneficial time to film this video. So all the products that I use for this makeup look, which is blush, a little bit of contour, and some eyeshadow, they all laid really well on the skin, almost a little bit better than my regular routine. I think it's because I use that primer, and that primer is literally amazing. So every time I use other primers, it actually starts to rub off of my skin. It kind of flakes off when I add other products. So I didn't get that at all with this type of primer, and I'm surprised because it is a silicone primer, and silicone tends to sit on top of the skin instead of like get absorbed into the skin. This foundation is pretty buildable. Like, you can build it a few layers before it even starts to feel like you have makeup on. So I love that, especially since I have primer and moisturizer and sunscreen all underneath my foundation. My skin still feels super lightweight. I love the finish of it. The finish is perfect, like the perfect amount of matte and perfect amount of glowy. So I'm not gonna get super oily throughout the day, I already can tell, and I am not like super dry where my skin is like so tight. The other makeup products that I put on top of this looks airbrushed. Like, I don't know if you guys can see like the blush and contour, how airbrushed that looks. Everything just looks so blended and seamless. I really love this, you guys. Like, this is a game changer. So this is all I wanted to say for now. I will check in with you guys in a few more hours and see how my foundation is holding up. Bye! What's up guys? So I just wanted to update you guys really quick before I head to bed. It's actually 2 a.m. so I'm honestly so exhausted, but I just wanted to let you guys know how my foundation is doing before I take it off. So I've been wearing it for about 8 hours now, and it's held up really well. I actually had no transfer at all when I wore a mask. Anytime I would like accidentally rub my face, there was no foundation on anything. Really love how it wears. It definitely feels a little bit moisturized. Also, not really seeing anything rubbing off of my skin. My dark spots are not peeking through at all, and usually that's the main thing that happens when I wear a foundation this long. I do feel like there's more moisture in my skin. I'm not like oily, but I do feel like I'm more moisturized than earlier. I feel like if I wore this a little bit longer, I would be oily, but I definitely do think that for the amount of foundation that I put on my skin and for it to look this good, I definitely do think it's worth the money. And overall, this foundation is just so good on my skin. I'm not breaking out from it at all. I just see a little bit of creasing on this side, but I didn't powder my face, so I feel like I could have just powdered a little bit on the creases because that's what I normally do, but I just didn't feel like I needed to with this foundation, especially how it was looking earlier. I was really impressed. Definitely feel like the primer would work really good on top of acne just because it really smoothed out all of my pores and it gave me like a super smooth foundation to work with before putting the actual makeup on my face. If I had breakouts right now, I feel like it would work really well on top of them just to kind of like smooth them out a little bit more. So you don't have as much texture when you put on the foundation. I'm really curious to see how well it works on texture because fortunately I don't have any texture right now because my skin is so good. So I'm definitely loving how much it covers and how long it stays on the skin because this is the longest amount of time that I would honestly wear foundation. So it just oxidized a tad bit right after I put it on, but not so much anymore. I'm definitely loving how good my skin looks. Overall, I would recommend this foundation, highly recommend. I would say this is not a hype at all. It's genuinely a great product. It's a great quality product at that because I have sensitive skin and my skin would have shown if it's not quality. I'm definitely so happy that I made this video. I feel like it's so helpful for any of you guys who haven't tried this brand before. I honestly wasn't even required to make this video by them. I just genuinely out of my heart just wanted to show you guys how good of a foundation shade you can get just by going with different brands like this one. So I definitely love all their products. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know to make more. Also, comment down below if you tried this foundation and how well it worked for you. I want to know what your shade is and what your skin type is. I just want to know your guys' experiences. Also subscribe because it definitely helps my channel if you guys do all those things. And it lets YouTube know that you like my videos. So this is it for today's video. I hope you guys loved it so much and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!